welcome to Melt in Your Pocket, the show that tastes as good as it looks. I'm your host, Andrew Seeley, and this is your chocolate bar review show. Standing out here on a balcony overlooking downtown LA, somewhere back there in the fog. No, it's not San Francisco, it's LA. But I have a special guest for this week's program, so let's sit down somewhere a little more quiet and taste some chocolate. All right, we're here and I have a very special guest. My friend Sloane is here today. And Sloane, why don't you just tell everyone who you are and what you've been up to?
Hi, my name is Sloane Barent, and I blog at thecausemopolitan.com. That's C-A-U-S-E. And the vision of my blog is cause-filled living. So how to live a cause-filled life, how to get involved in causes, in nonprofits, social entrepreneurship, philanthropy. I was fortunate enough to just spend 3 months in the Philippines as a Kiva fellow, so there's a lot of microfinance stories from my experience working in poverty alleviation there. And then I also just finished causeitsmybirthday.com, a 7-day, 7-city, 7-party tour to raise money for malaria nets. I was celebrating my 30th birthday with Doug Campbell of Mindshare LA, and we traveled to 7 different cities around the country and raised close to $20,000 for malaria nets, which is about 4,000 nets. One net is $5. So we wanted to use the platform of birthdays, but make it about social change, and also show people that your birthday can be about giving instead of just getting.
Cool. Well, thanks. The place we're in is Doug's house, so thank you, Doug, for allowing us to film here and everything like that. So you picked out today's bar, so why don't you tell us a little bit about why you chose this specific bar?
Sure. So when Andrew asked me to come be on the show, I said, well, it would have to be an organic chocolate or sustainable or free trade. So we kind of went hunting together to find something. And this one that I found is Green and Black's organic chocolate. And I also really wanted it to be a dark chocolate because that has all the added benefits to it for your health.
It does, yeah. My favorite thing in doing this show is learning about chocolate, and that's why I started this show, was to learn more about what makes chocolate so good. And I was doing some research on Green and Blacks, and they actually started their company because they wanted to be like the first company out there, chocolate company, to be involved in like the organic trade and like fair trade and stuff like that. And actually one of their other bars is a fair trade bar. This one's not, it's just an organic bar. But I've been seeing this like all over. It's kind of like the big thing in the chocolate world to be like fair trade and organic-y, and like it's almost a little like trendy at this point, but it's still, I think it's good, and I'm willing to pay a little more to know that my product comes from a sustainable environment and everything like that.
And I also think that, you know, the organic piece of it means it's not going to have all of the extra added preservatives and unhealthy things. Something else that I noticed, I mean, a really good organic chocolate bar has an expiration date, which means that there are flavors, there are things in there that aren't going to last forever, which compared to a lot of the other chocolates on the market, I'm sure that they could sit on your shelf for 50 years.
It's like the Army, those little candy bars they just give out. Like the ingredients is organic chocolate liqueur, organic cocoa butter, organic Vietnamese cocoa powder, organic raw cane sugar, organic vanilla extract, soy lecithin, which is in like everything, and organic whole milk powder. So, you ready to taste some of this? And
it's made in California.
It is. That is cool.
But this is the homecoming in California for me.
It is. Their company. You want? Okay, Sloane wants to open it.
I pictured it like Willy Wonka. Like,
as long as you find the golden ticket that pays for this show to travel around the world.
Oh, that would be cool. Oh, suitable for vegetarians.
There you go.
Are all chocolates not?
I think some of them aren't. I don't even know. I don't ever look because I'm not a vegetarian. But I've had some requests for like.
You do this part. I'll look here.
Okay, for vegan chocolate, which I actually think some of the other shows we've had the Dagobah chocolate, and I think some of those are actually vegan bars. But I'll find one for you guys at some point. This is always my favorite part.
So it says here, if I may, that the beans are carefully harvested under the indigenous trees in places like Belize and the Dominican Republic, grown alongside avocados, bananas, pineapples, and papayas. So it says very flavorful chocolate beans, rich, fruity, and full.
We'll see if it tastes like avocado chocolate, which I don't think it will.
That would be cool though.
Here's your piece.
Okay.
We have to smell before we eat. And we'll figure out. That's a small piece.
It's a small piece.
That's okay.
So tell me, what are some words that people use when describing chocolate?
You can use whatever words you want. Like Gary Vaynerchuk, who is a great guy, whatever comes to your mind. Like he talks about wine smelling like Big League Chew. So if you smell like Big League Chew up in your chocolate, say it smells like Big League Chew. This is an 85% cacao. I don't know if we said
but
that.
But no, I do think it smells like Big League Chew. You like playing
because I said that
in my head.
So it's definitely a very, very dark chocolate. I think that's probably the highest percentage we've had. So yeah, I get that bitter the bitter smell that comes with the high percentage dark chocolates.
You know, like after it rains and someone's had a fire in their house and the wafting smell of the fire.
That's just because the windows are open. You're smelling the rain in here.
No, I'm serious. It's like an after rain, like it's in the chocolate, Andrew.
Okay, all right. I get a little bit of nuttiness. Yeah, just a little bit, and then I get the sweetness that's coming through.
Like a green tea.
I don't get that.
Don't judge my chocolate.
No, that's
smelling.
fine. It's fine if you smell that and I don't. That's fine. Your nose is probably just better than mine. Okay, I'm ready to taste. So we let it sit and kind of melt and then just talk about what we taste. Yeah, I get the bitterness right away. It's just like kapow. Like 85% is dark chocolate. And even though I was smelling a little bit of the sweetness up front on the nose, it's still a little bit there. Like I like the chocolate because it's nice and smooth.
It's very smooth. Because it's so dark, but it doesn't taste bitter.
Yeah, the bitterness is there because I'm like the sour taste buds are there, but at the same time, like it's very sweet and mellow at the same time. Like it has a nice blend.
And they say that you should have one piece of dark chocolate every day.
Do they?
Yeah.
Well, apparently there's all these people out there who say there's lots of good properties of dark chocolate that's good for your health and everything like that. I don't know anything about all that, but
I think it's like kind of like a glass of red wine, like supposed to be good for your heart. It's supposed to be good. It's like the good sugars versus the bad, the good cholesterol versus the bad, the good fats versus the bad.
What else do you taste other than chocolate?
Other than chocolate. It's like a roller coaster ride of taste.
I almost get like a tart fruit, almost like a cherry a little bit.
Like a pruny plum.
Pruny plum. Yeah, I get a little bit of that in the dark fruit area.
Mm-hmm. Like a currant.
I don't know. I don't even know
that might be too bold.
I've never had straight up currant. I almost get like a little bit of figgy, like a fig Newton. Pruny.
But not the cranberry cherry side.
No.